when you're filling up the sacrament cups, we have the trays here. But before you do anything, you're going to wash your hands. We have soap right here. Turn on the water, wash your hands, scrub them well, get all the COVID off of them. There's this light here. If you want to turn it on, you can. First thing we're going to do is, so grab these trays, and then we're going to grab these cups. If you ever run out of cups, there is storage down here for cups, and then there's gluten-free cup things down there. So the fastest method of filling up the cups is the thumb cup maneuver strategy. What you're going to do is you're just going to stick your thumb in like that. You're going to grab it like this. And then what you're going to do is fill them up like this. Try not to get any double cups. It's not super hard to learn, but it does take some time to get it good. Once you are done filling up a tray, what you're going to do is once you're done filling up the trays, and if you're going to do something else like fill water, you're going to take this thumb cup and throw it in the garbage. We don't want that infecting the people's water. With filling them, what we're going to do, turn on the water, get it a decent stream, not too harsh or else it will like to explode out of the cup kind of. So we're just going to fill them up, and then switching, this is what I like to do. I just like to grab it like this, then bring my other hand in, and then grab the other side as well. So once we're done filling it up, just to make sure there's no overfilled cups so nobody will spill it on themselves, we're going to just tip a little bit of the water out just so that doesn't happen. Then we'll move on to the next tray, and we'll do that for 12 trays. One of them will be filled all the way, like I said. Well, like I will say, I don't know. And then what we're gonna do is bring these bread trays out. We're gonna bring out 9, lay them out in a way I'll show later in the video. And 3 will be for collecting. There will be 3 of these for collecting. And that is basically the setup. When we're done, if you get any water on the sides of the sink, we're going to wipe that down just so it's not all messy and dirty in here. When we're done, we're going to turn off this light, take the trays, and set them up. So setting them up for sacrament, we're going to have 12 water trays, and these will have water in them, and they'll have the actual trays on them. When we're setting up the water trays, we are going to do staggered. We'll show you that later in the video, but one of them is going to be completely full. That will be used if we have too many people here and the priests need to add more cups to our trays. So what we're going to do with the extra water trays at the end of this is we're going to use 3 water trays over here for picking up the sacrament cups. Then we're going to use 3 bread trays. For bread, we're going to set it up about this far apart from each other, and we're going to do 1 piece of bread, well, like 3/4 pieces of bread per tray, but you're just going to put 1 every other tray, or 1 and then you do 2 and then you do 1, and then that should be it. And then after this is done, we'll cover it, and then the priest will bless it during sacrament. That should be it for the setup of this, and good luck. Okay, church is over. I'm not in church clothes. That's because I am not ready for church. So don't do this without church clothes on. Pretty simple. We didn't put food on because this is just for preparing. This is for teaching you guys how to do it. This is how the trays will be lined up, and what we're going to do, we're going to grab all these trays, grab as many as you can, and we're going to go wash them in the kitchen just to help protect us from COVID. Okay, so with cleaning everything, we're going to set this in an order. First thing we want to clean are the water trays because we want to get everything ready for the next ward. Our sinks aren't full right now, but what we're going to do normally, we would fill this up with hot water, put this plug in to stop it, and then put some soap in. The next thing we would do is, with this filled with water, we would dip this in here, kind of wash it off with our hands, get all of it to keep safe from COVID. And then right here, you'll have another person. If you don't, that's fine. What we're gonna do here is just rinse all of the soap off, and then hopefully have another person to help dry. We're gonna do this with all 3 of these. Do it with the water tray, rinse it, dry it. And then this is a little harder. Washing it's fine, but rinsing it's harder to get all the soap off. The best way I've found to get all the soap off is just turn on the water and then do it like this. Just have the water trickle all the way down it and run it under, go around a few times until all the soap is gone. When we're drying this, just gonna dry it with the paper towels we have right here. If you ever run out of paper towels, there's some in the cleaning room. There's a key to it, and the key thing's right here. When we're done, we're gonna take everything back. Generally, we'll do it in 3 different piles, but I only have 2 hands. We'll take it back to the sacrament room, and that's where we'll show you where to store it and take everything. Once we're done cleaning everything in the kitchen, drying it off, we're gonna bring it back here. And this is the general layout of how we like to keep it. It's neat, it looks cool. That's why I do the pyramid up there. So water trays here, bread trays here, and then the water tray caps we're gonna put right there. I just set it up in this pyramid because that's how I've always done it. It's not needed, obviously. If you have any extra water cups, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna set them up here for the next ward to use them. Cleaning up, there's water on the table at all. We need to wash that off, just so it doesn't ruin the wood. Even if it's treated, we want to wash all the water off. To keep from getting water marks in this sink, wash all the water off. You're gonna have to use quite a bit of towels here, just so we aren't just spreading around the water. Once this is fully clean, you are good to go, and we can go ahead and we can leave, go home, have a good day with our families, and do anything else. Go to your classes, have fun, and everything should be fine.
Sweet. That's been a tutorial by Liam.
Liam Merkenbrock and Matthew Foote, bringing all the amazing equipment and himself.